More Americans suffer from chronic pain than cancer, diabetes, and heart disease combined, and they'll do anything to stop the pain. Hi, I'm Steve.
I'm Jim. We're the founders of Restore Cryotherapy, a new retail brand aimed at reducing the chronic pain epidemic in the United States. Cryotherapy, meaning cold therapy, and the other services we provide are basic human healers. They're repeatable, they're predictable, and they're effective. We've created a unique retail experience where over 80% of our first-time customers become long-term clients. The antithesis of the traditional doctor's office, our locations are fast, fun, social, and transparent.
Like many great products or services, we've reimagined what was once available to the select few. And through process design and scale, we've reduced the cost by over 50%. And in the next 12 months, we'll perform over 100,000 services in our existing locations.
We're in 3 of the top 17 markets currently, and we'll be coast to coast by 2018.
Welcome to today's Power Pitch. I'm Seema Modi. You just saw Steve and Jim's pitch. Now, let's meet the panel. Joining us is New York Angels board member Alicia Surratt, angel investor and startup advisor Nat Burgess, and venture capitalist David Wu. Okay, Steve and Jim, you're in the hot seat. Alicia, first question to you.
I loved hearing about your traction, but I thought that it was a huge void not to hear about your own backgrounds. And I also would have liked to hear about the total market spend around chronic pain, but I'll give you a B- on that. So tell me, how easy is it for any existing spa to add similar services?
Right now, whole body cryotherapy is not regulated by the FDA. You don't need a medical license. With that said, we think people that are building these without a medical license are playing with dynamite.
Nat?
You've got validation in the 100,000 procedures you've done so far. And clearly, guys, this is not your first rodeo. I'm impressed. I give the pitch an A+. But I have to ask, is this an evangelical sale?
If you freeze yourself at negative 260 degrees for 3 minutes, you're going to tell everybody you know. People are absolutely looking for this. They want to get off of pain medicine. They want to stop taking anti-inflammation pills. And there's just a lot of stuff out there that you can very easily Google that tells you need to find something that is more sustainable over the long term.
You know, I'm a little skeptical of holistic medicine and these kinds of treatments, but I thought you guys nailed that pitch. So I'm going to go with Nat and also give you an A. I'm curious about the unit economics of a store.
You're looking in the range of $200,000 to $400,000 to build out a store. Every store we're building has the location for 2 different cryotherapy rooms. One room, we can turn out 12 people per hour very easily the way we've designed the facility. Existing store can easily turn out $3 million.
What exactly is happening to your body when you stand in that chamber that's negative 250 degrees?
You step in the chamber, your body thinks it's freezing to death, literally. Your body kicks in its natural defenses. It does not want to freeze to death. The blood rushes to your core to protect your heart, your lungs, and your brain. That blood gathers extra oxygen and anti-inflammatory proteins. When you step out, that nutrient-rich blood then rushes out to fix the things in your body that need to be fixed.
I talked to 2 friends who are triathletes yesterday, and both use ice baths as part of their training regimen. Their question was, does this work better?
It absolutely works better. The difference between an ice bath and cryotherapy is 3 minutes. Cryotherapy is your whole body. It affects more of your body than an ice bath does, and it's not nearly as painful.
So talk to me about the profile for the people that come most often.
We do service 6 pro sports teams, and that does sound very sexy, but our typical customer is someone, to be quite honest, very much like me, someone who played sports, someone who has a bad shoulder, someone who has a bad back, and they just want to feel better.
All right, we heard what Steve and Jim had to say. Now we want to know if the panel is in or out. Alicia.
The backgrounds of these founders are pretty exceptional. They know what they're doing here. And chronic pain is also a huge issue. And the customer demand shows that there really is a need for this. So I'm going to give them the benefit of the doubt and go in.
Nat?
I think you've got something here that's exhilarating. People are going to talk about it. They're potentially going to get hooked on it. And you know how to execute. So I'm in.
And David?
I'm really impressed with the 2 founders. At the same time, I've been humbled by how hard it is to build a national brand in a brick-and-mortar business like this in today's day and age. So I think this thing's going to spit out a lot of money and be a great investment for some people, but I don't think it'll reach hundreds of millions of dollars, so I'm going to be out.
Steve and Jim, what's your reaction?
We're super excited to be on CNBC, and we're eager to get back out there and get more locations open so we can continue to help people feel better.
Okay, thanks so much to Steve and Jim of Restore Cryotherapy and to our panelists, Alicia, Nat, and David. And that's today's Power Pitch.